Hi guys, here with my MSuper X and a couple new goodies from Matthias, otherwise known as EUC Guy. First is the mud guard. This is just like the one I have on my MSuper V3 S Plus. That works great. Keeps all the dirt and water from your butt and back. But what I'm really excited about are these new side pads for the wheel, and I've already have it on this one. The crappiest side pads made by man. What Gotway created for the original one. So these are gone. I'll show you how I install this one on the other side. Let me give you a closer view of this. Okay, so he's got this different kind of rubber that's certainly much thicker than the one that comes from Gotway. It's also different. It's much more dense. Pretty sure that this does not look like it's at all could wear away. From some of the pictures I saw from Matthias, it looks like it's made from a floor mat material, so it's really meant for some abuse. Now, you should know that if you're looking for something that's soft, provides a lot of cushioning to your legs, you might be disappointed in this because it is pretty dense, and even this edge feels like it might dig into your leg a little bit. It's certainly not as soft as what comes from Gotway, like the older generation wheels. But like I don't use these side pads for cushioning my legs. They're really just to bounce off my legs as I'm riding. Very little do I squeeze them. But when I do squeeze them was when I'm climbing steep hills. And you can see how this is. This has this effect that it pushes out these pads, so that when you're riding, you can lightly squeeze the pad and then just lean forward, and your leg grabs onto this. And I have a set of these similar ones for my MSuper V3 S Plus, and it works great. So I'm really excited to see how it works on this wheel. So let me show you how I install it. Okay, first thing to do is to remove the original pads. Strange, they're really stuck on in the center part, but along the edges, it's not too well. It probably contributes to these ripping fairly easily. Okay, never to be seen again. I'm using mineral spirits. Need something a little more aggressive than alcohol, but you don't want anything much stronger than mineral spirits. Otherwise, it's going to start eating away at the plastic. Once we've gotten that fairly cleaned, this fits in here nicely. Now, there's an ever so slight rocking motion, and it was actually worse on the other side. This little artifact from the mold process protrudes a little bit away from the surface. So I just have a little sanding block. I have some sandpaper glued to a piece of wood, so it's nice and flat. Sand that away so it's flush. And again, it was actually worse on the other side. And what I do is I actually scratch up the whole inside. Makes it a little more grippy for the tape instead of being smooth. Now it feels a bit rough to the fingers. It should work good. It's a little bit smaller than this indentation, so what I just decided to do is to mount it so it's up, pressed up against the top and forward. Peel away the tape. TS uses this 3M double-sided tape, so he uses the good stuff. And that's it. It really grabs. It does not feel like it's ever going to let loose. Well, that's it. I like the look of it. And hopefully tomorrow I'm going to take the MSuper X out to Overheat Hill for the first time. Weather has started to cooperate in Southern California. Not quite so blazing hot. So tomorrow late afternoon I'm going to give these side pads a shot and then see how the MSuper X does on Overheat Hill. See you guys later.